Live. I am Jeanette, aka Sarayah, and I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High. All right, you guys, I haven't been live over here in a while. I haven't been recording that much over here in a while. I don't know. I have those spurs where wanting to record and wanting to pour in. And then I have those periods where I'm not interested. It's just like, I don't know. I guess anything that we do in life, we like to see results. And sometimes when we are not seeing results, it make you discouraged. You know what I'm saying? But here I am. Okay. Hey, Kim, how are you? Good morning. How are you today? So good to see you. I just wanted to, I got this beautiful yarn, which is some homespun yarn in green. And I've been working on those hair ties, scrunchies. So yeah. Hey, Vanna, how are you? Avery Home Decor. Hey, sis, how are you? Long time no see. How are you? So good to see you. I know it's been so cold here in Chicago, but you know what? It is what it is. How's the weather where you ladies are at? Yes, so good to see you, ladies. So I've been working on like these, these hair scrunchies, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. Good. I'm so glad you've been good. I've been working on these, and then I'm going to come back on my other channel and show you all the ones I've been making. And what I've been loving about making these are the homespun is working out a little bit better to make those hair ties. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I was blessed with some beautiful yarn here. I started to use this yarn for. I started to make one of those side ruffle hats that I make, just to the side. But I figure I got a few of them already available on my website. And I was like, you know what, just let those sell and then I'll make some more. So that's how it be. It's like with the cold and that, right? With the cold, it's like it can either motivate you or it cannot. And right now, I have those days where I just feel so motivated, so energetic. And then I have those moments where all I can do is just sleep. It's like, what happened is my car is still not working. And so I am like on public transportation. And you don't realize, you just don't realize how much you depend on your car until you don't have your car. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm so used to just jumping in my truck and boom, I'm gone, looking at everybody else on the sideline, just, just looking at everyone else. But now it's been so cold here in Chicago. It's like, I don't know. I guess you're right. I guess I am. I guess I am, Kim. I guess I am, but I still have to get out and I still have to, go to work. And because, girl, my bills, they don't discriminate with the cold. Hey, Aisha, how are you? My bills don't discriminate just because it's cold. And so I'm still doing what I have to do, to get out there and get into it. But this is the time of the year where I'll be like, you know what? Either I'm going to have to give me a home-based business, you know what I'm saying? Not a home-based business, but work remotely from home, or give me a home-based business because this ain't flying with me anymore, you guys. The older you get, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. The older you get, the older I am getting, I just don't. I love the cold. I love the snow. I love all of those things. I just don't want to be in it. You say I'm okay, and you very cold too. Oh yeah. it's like the older I get, I'm like, you know what? People who can make their business, home-based business work, kudos to you all. Kudos to anyone that either have a a remote job, or if you have a home-based business that's actually productive enough to pay your bills and things of that nature. It's truly a blessing. Do not take those things for granted. And I think a lot of times we do take things for granted because we just expect it to be the way it is, but you cannot take anything for granted. And I took my car for granted. I did. I remember my husband just asked me, he said, when was the last time you got a tune up on your car? And I was like, I can't even tell you when I got a tune up. So me making sure oil and gas in my car was the only thing that I made sure of. Everything else, something had to happen before I actually, you know what I'm saying, before I actually did something about it. If it didn't, a light didn't come on or anything like that, I totally ignored it. I love working from home. It's a blessing for sure. Oh, Kim. And it takes this time of the year. This is getting so hot. Hold on. It really takes this time of the year that you can really, really realize, like, oh my goodness, this is the year. This is the time of the year where I need to be at home. I need to be at home working. And then, and you know what? It's not so bad. It's not so bad if I was in my car. I'll be like, okay, I'm just in my car. I'm good. I'm good. But the thing about it, I'm not in my car. So it's like double whammy. Hola, Joe, the crochet and cellular. Andrea, how are you today? She say morning. Hello, all. Yes. It's a busy morning for me. Oh, good. I'm great. I'm doing great. You say it's a busy morning for you? Girl, that's cool. That is so cool. And I like to be busy. Don't get me wrong. I do. I love to be busy. It's not so much I love to be busy more than I love to be productive. Like, let me have a productive day. I don't like a day that has gotten away from me and I haven't done anything that I set out to do. I don't like that behavior. I like when I got something to do, I do it, get it over with, it's done, and there you go, But because it's been so cold and because I've been on the bus, when I get home, I got so many intention while I'm on the bus. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this when I get home, and oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Girl, when I walk through that door, all those plans are out the door, majority of the time. Sometimes I muster through it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to let cold. I'm not going to let tiredness stop me from doing what the things that I need to do. But sometimes it be winning, y'all. Sometimes I be like, bump that. Sometimes I be like, bump that. I'm going to bed. Like last night, I got me a really nice cup of hot tea. And I put cream in the tea. Y'all, that tea was so good. You say, I understand. That tea was so good. Girl, I had some tea. I watch my court shows that I like. It ain't number one court show that I like to watch at night. Do y'all like watching court shows? I don't know why I do. But the court show that is my favorite show to watch is Maternity Court. Why? I don't know. It be so like, I don't know. But that's the show that I like to watch at nighttime is Maternity Court. I had my tea, I had my crackers, and I was relaxed. And I think I was probably asleep around by 8 o'clock. I was like, you say we do over here? Yes. Yes. So that's what I like, you guys, just to relax, so, but sometimes you can't allow the cold weather, you can't allow, what I'm saying, all that to stop you from doing the things that you need to do. It's just, I'm saying sometimes it get the best of me, but it's all good. It is all good. We are all good over here in the neighborhood. So yeah, so I got this beautiful homespun yarn, and I am going to be just working on, I got a friend, and she was asking me, she had liked those scrunchies that I was showcasing, and she said she was interested in them. And so I figured that I would give her a variety to check out. So when I came across this yarn right here, which is a beautiful green, I'm gonna give her an option to see which which colors that she liked. Let me view this message. Yeah. So hold on. Yeah. So anyway, that's why I'm making more, because I told her, I said, you know what? I'm gonna give you a variety. I know you saw the ones that I already made, but these are fast and easy to make, those scrunchies. And this homespun yarn, when I come and share with you all on my other channel, you guys gonna see a variety of this. But you know what? I just haven't been, live over here in such a long time. And I don't know, somewhere in the beginning of the year or even in the middle of the year, I, put out a lot of videos over here, or I go live. But sometimes, the watch hours be kind of remaining the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they just remain the same. And I don't have a lot of energy to put into things that's not going to be productive for me. I think that's the season that I am in my life right now. Things have to make sense to me, and they have to have results. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say you got to have a lot of patience, and you got to wait and all those things. And I understand that concept. Believe me, I do. However, I think I'm just in a season where I need to see results sooner than later, because my results on the things that I do is always later. And I work really hard for those results. You know what I'm saying? And then you have those days where you just feel like, I need to see the results like right now. And if I did A, B, and C, I need to see what I got from that. Instead of just putting in all the alphabets and still don't see no results. So I think that's just where I'm at. And for 2026, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I do set goals for myself. And I have been thinking about weekly goals. I've been thinking about like monthly goals. And I got a lot of goals headed for myself. It's like, I don't want to take time for granted anymore. Like when you're young, we think we invincible, right? We think we got all the time in the world. But when you get a certain age, you start hitting those 40s and 50s and 60s, you realize you don't have all that time to try to figure it out. It's got to be figured out by now. And that's where I'm at. I'm like, okay, I don't have no more time to lose or waste. I don't want to waste time. It's like, that's why I said sometimes even when I come home and I don't feel like doing something, I go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and create a video. I'll go ahead and edit it. I'll go ahead and post, because I know that I don't have time to be wasting time. Like, now I believe in my relaxation, resting my body, resting my mind, my spiritual growth and all those things, because ain't nothing more important than my relationship with my Heavenly Father. But when I gotta post a video, when I gotta edit a video, when I gotta stay active and stay current, I try to go ahead and do that. Now on this channel right here, it's been just like, every now and again, because I guess I just want to see better results. And even though people may say, no, you got to be more present and you got to be all that, I've been there, done that, and all those things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'll keep at it. You know what I'm saying? But I just need to see results. Do any of you all ever feel like that? Like you doing something and you're not seeing the results like you would like to see it? And me and my sister, I'm gonna share something with you all about me and one of my sisters. We was having a conversation, and we was talking about comparison. And one of the things that people always say is, don't compare yourself to no one else. Don't compare yourself. Now that's in a negative that's in a negative way, right? Don't compare yourself to another person. But sometimes comparison is good. Sometimes comparison is necessary. Okay, take care, Andrea. Have a great day. Sometimes comparison is necessary. And the reason being is you may need to learn somebody's way of doing something. I remember like when I was in high school or even when I was in college, and you know, when you're not competing with nobody, it don't always make you push harder, work harder. You know what I'm saying? The bare minimum is okay. You know what I'm saying? The bare minimum is basically okay. But when you comparing yourself or you competing with someone, I mean, everybody wanted to play with like a Michael Jordan or a Larry Bird or a Magic Johnson because you wanted to compete with the best. So competing in comparison is not always in a negative way, contrary to popular demand. You know, don't compare yourself, no. But sometimes it's good to say, you know what, I can do better. That's all. Sometimes it can mean that I can actually do better than what I'm doing. This person and I remember, I'm gonna share this story with you all. I had this friend that I was working with, and her and I was trying to lose weight. She had just had a baby, and she had gained like 40 pounds. Okay, having this baby, she gained like 40 pounds. And so she wanted to lose the 40 pounds. Okay, cool. And it's always good when you got a partner or somebody that you working with to help you with that goal. And I only wanted to lose 20 pounds. I was 20 pounds overweighted, and I wanted to lose those 20 pounds. Her and I decided that we was going to work out, you know, whenever we could, and we was going to lose this weight before the summer. Now, remember, she's coming from 40. I'm only coming from 20. All right. By the time the summer came and the coats came off and the jackets came off and all the heavy wear came off, she lost the whole 40 pounds. I still was saying I got to lose 20 pounds. And so it's like sometimes you don't want to do that comparison, or you don't want to do that. But really, if I would have been competing with her, it would have made me go a little bit harder, or, you know, made me try a little bit more. But I get in my head like, oh, it don't matter. But sometimes it really does. The older you get, things matters more. Young people get it too, but a certain age, things just gotta matter a little bit more. And I'm like Michael Epps. I ain't got no more time to lose. I just don't have no time to lose. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I gotta do it ASAP. Not only do I gotta do it, I gotta hurry up and do it. I literally gotta hurry up and do it and get it done, because I just want to get it under my belt that whatever goals that I'm setting out to do, that I'm working hard enough to do it. I love this yarn. I love making these scrunchies with this homespun yarn. It is so beautiful to me. I would have never thought to use this homespun yarn would make these scrunchies much better. And I had so many of these rings right here. I had so many of them. I'm like, I don't even know why I was buying so much. Maybe I was buying them to make scrunchies. I don't know. But I was going through my hair products and stuff, and I saw these, and I'm like, why would I buy all these? Like, why? But maybe that was the reason why. I don't know. So yeah, girl, so that's all I got going on. I'm just going to be working. I got 4. I'm going to make 4, and that's it. Because I made a whole lot more, don't get me wrong. But I think I just want to use this yarn for that purpose. And if y'all interested in these, let me know. I'm interested in anything that I got online. Check my website out. Check my website out, because I put some new products on there, y'all. I got new stuff on there. And I'm so excited about the new items that I added to, you know, my website. It's going to be something different. Even my website, that's going to be done differently. Everything for 2026 is going to look different. I need difference in my life. I need things that's gonna be different. You know how they say, you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different results. I keep doing the same thing, and I'm really expecting a different result. And now it's time for me to do something different and see would that work. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you tried it this way. Let's try something else and see would that work. Cause this ain't working. What I'm doing is not, it's not giving me what I expected to give me. But I'm gonna try something different. Y'all gonna be like, oh, she said she was gonna do something different, and she actually did. Okay, I really am. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm gonna do. I love making these. See, that's gonna be so pretty. See that color? I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's like a green and a hint of a lighter green. It's so pretty. And I make these so fast. I'm just so excited. So I told my friend, I said, sometimes you gotta bring the store to people. And so I told her, I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring you some items. And I got another friend that she's gonna see some stuff too. And I'm just gonna bring it to them. Isn't it so pretty? I love this color. I'm gonna bring the store to them. Just some of my smaller items. I did not do any craft fairs this year. I'm just over it. I'm over not doing the things that I said I'm doing. I've been watching what's her name? I've been watching Granny Closet. I think I'm missing My Granny Closet. I've been watching her videos, and it's been so inspiring to see her and her mom go to different events. They have something, I guess, in their city and state where every weekend they have a place where they can sell their products and services. And I just love that for them. I'm like, wow, I wish I had a place I can go every weekend just to sell my stuff. Because you can't sell your stuff just in one place. It got to be multiple places. If you just got an online store, which is great, but sometimes you got to have an online store. You got to do a craft fair. You got to do a lot of stuff to get your products out there. Especially if you're doing it to sell stuff. Now, if you're just doing it just as a hobby, that's fine. I mean, who cares? You don't care if nobody buys it or not. But if you're doing it as like a small business, that's where the problem comes in at, because you be like, okay, I really need to get my products out there to see more. Oh man, this is so pretty. I can get through. I'm gonna be through with these, y'all. All 4 of these, less than an hour. That's how fast and that's how pretty it is. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to, I was like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing right now. I'm just going to talk to my people, okay? My people over here, hoping that everyone is doing great. And if you're not doing great, I hope it gets better. We got to make it better. I just come to the realization that better comes with your better attitude. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just have to have a better attitude. You have a bad attitude, or if you have a negative attitude, guess what's going to happen? Negativity gonna come to you, and badness gonna come to you, and don't nobody got time for that. We want good things to come to us, right? All good things, y'all. All good things coming our way. All good things coming our way. I'm speaking life over myself, and I'm speaking life over you all. That good things are headed our way. Good things are headed our way. Yes. And I love this crochet hook. This crochet hook is like butter. I don't know who gave me this hook. I don't know if I bought it or somebody gave it to me. Y'all, I got so many crochet hooks, I don't be knowing which hook to grab. I just grab a hook and head on out the door, y'all. You say, try the Homewood Farmers Market. In the summer, it is every Saturday, and they have, oh yeah, and you know what, that are you right, because I was over there in Homewood this summer, and I saw the farmers market. Oh, thank you for the heads up. Yes, positive vibes, Positive vibes only. Keep those negative vibes, out of our thoughts. I'll be like, okay, let me try to get control of these things. Let me try to get control of things that I am in control of. Because that's the only thing you can control is the things that you can control of. But everything else, you can't control the weather. You cannot control how somebody else feels about you. Certain things, it's just totally out of our control. Okay, it's totally out of our control. But the things that are in our control, try to control them. I don't try to control nothing or no one anymore. Y'all, I've been there. I've done that. I've been there and I've done that. And that's a losing battle. I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, that's a losing battle when you're trying to control people. You can't control nobody. You try to control yourself and your behavior. That's about all you can control. But try to control somebody, how they feel about you. Don't do that. You can't. Yes, people would love your work. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that positive comment. Thank you. I really appreciate that. See, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? People that, you know what I'm saying, speak life into you. Let people speak life into you. What they say. I was telling somebody something the other day, and I was like, I gotta be around people that enjoy life and bring out life and light into you. Don't let nobody dim your light, you all. Not family, not loved ones, not jobs, not nobody. Don't let nobody dim your light. You ever been like in a good mood and somebody come try to rain on your parade and you be like, don't rain over here. Take that rain somewhere else. They be just trying to bring you down because they're down. I don't know if they do it intentionally or unawarely, but whatever it is, be like, you know what? Don't bring me down. I feel pretty up right now. And that's why sometimes, I go straight home because I be like, dealing with public transportation, you all, it ain't no joke. At least not here. That's everywhere. I can't say not here because people are dealing with a lot of stuff everywhere. But I be thankful that I can pay my bus fare. I'm thankful that buses runs. I'm thankful. Find the good in the bad. It ain't bad, but find the good and stuff, y'all. All right. Now, y'all see how fast I just made this one here? Let me show y'all. Let me cut it. Let's cut. And then I got to sew in the loose strands. But look how fast I did that. Isn't that cute? That's a hair scrunchie. Just disregard these right here. But look at that. That is so cute. And you can have it on your head, your hand. And so whenever you need a hair tie, it's ready for you. I love that. So I'm going to love giving these to her. Yeah. Not giving it. I'm selling them. Let me correct myself. But what do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. And you know what happens? These will last you forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. They'll last you forever. That's what I was telling somebody. I was telling one of my other friends, wow, that was fat. Okay, Kim. Okay, girl. I was telling somebody, I said, yes, you can buy a cheap hat from the store. I said, but if you buy a crochet hat, it'll last you forever. Crochet stuff is not store-bought stuff. Crochet stuff lasts you for a very, very long time. It lasts you for a very long time. So y'all better get up on it. Get up on it. Okay, I'm going to do something different. Let me crochet. Usually I crochet over my strand, but I didn't on that one. So that's going to make me have to sew in more. But I don't mind because I got my little key pouch right here that I get from Priscilla at Distinctly Handcrafted. This is a little key notion pouch that has my sewing needles in there. I love that. So I try to carry those type of things with me, so if I'm out. I haven't been taking my crochet stuff out too much. It's been too cold to carry bags, So, but today, I'm gonna bring everything out because I do want to go ahead and make these. And literally, y'all see how fast I made that. I can literally make these um, while I'm talking to you all. I can literally finish them all right today. I'm gonna finish them today, and now I'm thinking maybe I should have brought more, but four's enough because I get on a kick of doing something, especially with quick projects, y'all. I be like, oh, this is all I want to do, and so really, this is all I've been wanting to do is making these. So I'm hoping that she loves them. She's having these as gifts. She said a lot of her family loves to wear hair ties or scrunchies, and so I'm glad that she's going to get them for me. And I'm excited about that, y'all. Get excited about whatever. So I'm just cut this off because I'm not going to need that. And this feels good. Yeah, Kim, make some. They quick and they fun, right? And they easy. Girl, I need those easy projects. I need those easy projects right now. I don't mind the more difficult ones, but right now I'm on easy mode. And these are easy to make, and I'm excited, Kim, make you some. I made some, use it. I'm gonna come back and show y'all all the ones I made. Cause honey, I made a lot of these. I'm gonna come back and show y'all. Not on this channel, I'm gonna show y'all on my crochet channel. All the ones I made before I give these to her. Laugh out loud, I do that too. And next thing you know, you have a huge yes, Kim, yes. And Kim, this right here is easy to have a whole stack of, right? Something, but you know what? You can give these away if you want to give them away, or you can sell these. And these the little quick projects that you can have on your table that you can sell relatively cheap. And you know what I'm saying? And someone will absolutely love it because they be like, oh, those are so cute. Because I see people just wear them on their wrist. They just have them on their wrist. And it's like, oh, you can have it as a bracelet as well. They like, yeah, I like to have these on my wrist. So when I do need to pin up my hair, I already have it. I don't have to look for one. I have one already ready. So that's another reason why. And my friend that I'm selling these to, they have really long hair. So having really long hair is really nice to, have these types of things. Yeah. So I'm excited. Y'all, I be trying to find excitement from anywhere that I can find it. I be looking for excitement like this, you all. Like, I be looking for it and I be holding on to it. I'm trying to be grateful and thankful for everything God has blessed me with, what he's planning on blessing me with, what he's removing out of my life that means me no good. I am just so grateful. I'm so humble. I'm so grateful, y'all. You too. I'm so glad to see you, Vetta. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you stopping by. I was just stopping by for a little while, you guys, to show some love over here. To let everybody know, I'm still here. You just see more of me on DOY Creations more than over here. However, I am still here. So I'm getting ready to finish work. Look at that. I'm already almost done with the second one. Okay, they go really quick to make. But anyway, guys, I just want to say, you said I always have one on my wrist because menopause is girl, menopause is real, girl. It's real over here. It is so real. Being a woman, it's just what we experience, right? It's just part of being a woman, okay? He made Adam, he made Eve, and Eve, yeah, because of what you did, we got to suffer the consequences of your actions. Everything that Adam and Eve did, we are suffering the consequences. So, It's just part of life, right? It's part of life, but we always want to enjoy life, enjoy a smile, enjoy a nice cup of tea or a cup of coffee, even a cup of water. Just enjoy, right? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna finish working on this one that I got on my hook, and then I got two more, and these four will be done. And yeah, that's gonna be. I'm gonna see how much yarn I have left, and maybe I'll just make a beanie with the remaining yarn. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not for sure. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I just want to say, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm glad everyone is doing okay. And all of the things you all always be grateful. What you have, you know what I'm saying? What you're planning on having. Be grateful. Don't take anything or anyone for granted. Um, Life is beautiful. It's what we make of it, right? So try to make it the best we possibly can, okay? All right. Yes, I'm so happy, Kim, and everybody that came in. I appreciate it so, so very much. Again, make sure you thumbs up. I love you guys, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. I ain't gonna be taking so long for the next live chat. All right, you guys, love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video, and have a great weekend. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.